Okay, so I pulled a couple corned beefs out of the freezer that I had left over from St. Patty's Day. I got 2 point briskets. I'm gonna roast these up in my 8-quart roasting pot over here, and I'm gonna cook that in the oven for about 3 to 4 hours at about 300. And we're gonna make a whole bunch of corned beef hash out of this. All right, so let me get this in the pot and in the oven, and then we'll meet you back. Okay, so I got the pieces of meat out of the bag, and I got them in the pot. Now I used some of the juices from the bags, and I added some water to this. All right, now I'm just gonna sprinkle on the packets that they give with you. A little extra flavor. I know everybody likes to throw these out, but they come in handy sometimes. All right, so in the oven she goes at about 300, and we'll cook this for 3 to 4 hours. Okay, so let's get the lid on, and let's get this in the oven. All right, in the oven she goes. And I'll put this on for 300, and we'll cook this for 3 to 4 hours. I'll check it in 3. Hey, look at all that thermal mass in there. 3 pizza stones in there. Gotta love it. Alright, folks. We'll catch you back here when she's all done. Alright, it's been 3 hours. Let's see if these corned beefs are done. And let's give these a probe and see how tender they are. See if we need to go any further. Okay. They're done. Alright, let me pull these out. Put them in that container right there. Alright, those are going to cool down over there for right now, and let's get the potatoes in the pot here. Okay, so I got 5 pounds of some red skin potatoes here, and most of them are about this size right here, and I got a few big ones. So what I'm going to do is just cut the big ones in half to make them more about the same size so they cook even. Alright. Okay, let's get these in the pot. And we'll get the lid back on, and back in the oven she goes for about 30 minutes or so, and we'll catch you back. Alright, while the meat's cooling down and the potatoes are cooking, I got about almost 3 pounds of onions here that I'm going to dice up. I'll do a quick one for you. Cut it in half, leaving the root end on. Alright. And do some slits. And then come around and cross cut it. Alright, I'll finish that up, and into this bowl she goes. Alright, so potatoes have cooled down a bit. I'm going to put like the same dice I did on the onion on the potatoes. So what I'm going to do is just going to cut down here a bit, a few slices. And then I'll slice those, and just to do a quick cross cut. Alright, more of a chop. Usually like to leave these cool down a bit more. They're a little warm still right now. These will break down even more while you cook them. So, all right, and then for the meat, just gonna take the piece, and I'm gonna cut it with the grain. All right, and then what I'll do is I'll cut that with the grain lengthwise. Just putting the dice on everything about the same size. so everything cooks pretty evenly when you heat it up. Alright, and then I'll take those pieces and I'll cross cut those. Alright, so let me finish all this up here, and then we'll come on back. Alright. Alrighty folks, all cut up. Got a whole bowl right there of corned beef hash ready to be fried up in a nice carbon steel or cast iron pan. This is for tomorrow night's dinner, so just gonna put a lid on it and we'll be back tomorrow. Alright everyone, it's the next night and it's dinner time. I'm gonna be cooking up some corned beef hash. Gonna be doing that in this wok pan here that I have, and I'm going to be doing that on my new Camp Chef 2-burner outdoor stove. Alright, so here's the hash. Let's get some of this on here and start cooking it up. Alright, so let me turn the gas on down here, open it up. Alright, I'm going to be cooking on this burner here. Let's fire this baby up. Oh yeah, we're cooking with flame. Then I'll set my wok on top of that and we'll start heating that guy up. Okay, the wok's heated up a bit. Let's put some oil in there. And in goes the corned beef hash. Alright, so there you have it. I'm just going to cook this up until it gets nice and crispy. Oh, I'll meet you back here in a little bit. Alright, time to give it a little stir. That's what you're looking for, a little bit of that crispy, man. That's nice. Alright. We'll just let that go again for a little bit and we'll come back. Let's give this another stir. Starting to get some good color on that. Alright, I'm going to do this a couple more times probably, and then we'll plate her up. Alrighty, this has some pretty good color on it, so I'm happy with that. I'm just going to move this off to the side right now. So I'm going to cook up a couple eggs as a topper for the corned beef hash, and I'm going to do that with the pan that I got from Camp Chef. Alright, and that's just a diffuser plate to help evenly distribute the heat on your pan. Alright, and there she is. So let's cook a couple eggs, sunny side up maybe, or something like that. Alright, so the pan's hot enough. Let's cook our egg for our corned beef hash. Get a little butter on there. Spread that around a little bit. And on she goes. Alright, now I'm just going to finish this off underneath my dome cover. Let's see what she's looking like. Alright. Another few seconds and that's done. Well, I'm just going to plate up some corned beef hash. There you go. Nice, nice, right? And there's our egg. And right on top she goes. And there you have it, folks. Some corned beef hash with a sunny side up egg on top. Alright, let's go inside and eat. Okay, welcome to Biggs' Home Cooking, everybody. At the dinner table. This concludes my corned beef hash recipe. Alright, I hope you liked it. So let's give it an old taste test. First of all, I like to add a little bit of cracked black pepper to mine. Alright, and on this plain one here, this is how I eat it sometimes. I like to put some Lee and Perrin Worcestershire sauce on. Just gives it a nice little bit of flavor. And then I also like to put a little bit of hot sauce, and I'm using the Cristal. According to Big Lou, this is the one to get. Cheers, Big Lou. Alright, and I like a little bit of hot sauce on that also. Okay, and for this one here, I got my sunny side up egg on it there. Alright, and on this one here, I'm just going to add a little bit of hot sauce. Okay. And it's time to dig in. So, cheers everybody. Let's get this yolk over here, breaking up. Yeah, bust up that yolk there, look at that, nice. Okay, cheers everyone. That egg yolk makes like a nice sauce for it. Hot sauce just adds a little bit of extra flavor to it. This is damn good. I love corned beef hash, so hey, if you have any leftover or if you're just in the mood to make some, whip some up. This is how you do it. Alright? Cheers everybody, and just remember to keep on looking at Biggs' Home Cooking. Take care, and I'll see you on the next round.